What's up, internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 7. I was in LA for a week. This is late. I'm sorry. I know it's late. I was in LA, and my plan was to fly back, record this late Saturday night, get it up Sunday, because my editor's awesome. Shout out to Brandon. But my flight got delayed 5 hours, and then got delayed more after we were on the runway. It was really bad. Weather in Toronto is crazy. Hi. Yeah, I spent 3 hours shoveling my driveway, and I got about 5% of it done. So, anyway, I am so excited to be watching Solo Leveling now that I'm home and can relax into my favorite show. One of my favorite shows. One Piece is pretty damn good too. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here and this video is about to begin. Let's go! It's the Red Hair Boys.
それ相応のけじめはつけてもらう。
You know what, dude? Your dad's gonna respect you so much more when you come back a made man without his help. It is gonna be the best thing for you, long term.
我々がご自宅までお送りしましょう。大丈夫です。
でももしお客様がここのガラスを割ることができたら差し上げても構いませんよ。当店では魔力で特別に強化されたガラス。
I wouldn't say that to an S rank, my guy.
備えているのは当然。お待ちください。ほんの冗談でございます。
Whoa, 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 whoa! I was kidding. My guy.
飛んできてしまいます。
あ、そうでしたか。すみません。
Jin Woo.
こちらへどうぞ。
触れてもいないのにまさか。
これっていくらくらいします？
これはこれ。
いや、普通にストアに売ってたやつだけど。
Oh.
する品かと思います。1億280万ゴールドで買ったものが？
Yeah, you can just sell shit that you buy in the game. Are
お手
those?
洗い
Is that
借りていいですか？
those helmets in the back?
ええ。
Oh, cool. I'm not making any sense. Trying to like look at all the details in the back of all the shots was fun. All the different weapons and items and armor.
まさか再覚醒ではなく持続的に成長可能なハンターなのか。
Look at him getting there all on his own. Proud of you, bud. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
これで安心して学校に行ける。
マスコミ？
テレビに出るならちゃんとして変に注目集めないでよね。
She's 100% right. You gotta give this girl a heads up, dude.
何のことですか？仕事に行くんだ。なあ。大事な仕事が。
Tomorrow's job, big deal. Aesop, it's the biggest job, you guys.
牙の護衛って4体いなかったっけ？あと1体は？おお。天井にこびりついて影の抽出ができなかったんだ。
Oh, right. I didn't get that one.
お前に2体つける。ジナの護衛をしろ。
I worry a little bit about this.
これで
Okay.
少しは世の中に貢献できるかな。
Make the city safer is a real general instruction. Is the bug in Tokyo?
熱気対策は万全。悪魔の城
Damn,
攻
that
略。
looks sick as fuck.
悪魔の魂を集めろ2。悪魔たちの君主バランの魂を手に入れる。
Baron?
前回より報酬もいい。がぜんやる気が出た。
Sick, 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 sick.
おかしい。
あなた？
暗い。
あなた！
Jesus. Okay. I still. What the fuck is that?
出てこい。牙。
Take that sphere of avarice. Do some magic damage. I'm not gonna lie, that thing looks like a fucking Full Metal Alchemist chameleon thing. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does look very Attack on Titan-y, though. God damn, his cloak is so fucking cool. Boom, baby!
消し飛んだ。ナーフされてこれか。
Aren't you glad you didn't sell that sphere?
溺水症ですか。
はい。たびたび睡魔に襲われ、最終的に目覚めることができなくなる病です。
息子がハンターです。
必ずしもそれが原因とは言い切れませんが。
Dad, right? His mom got it after being around his dad. Okay.
淘汰されたというのか。この私が。
この後釣りでも行くか？
またまた見回り中ですよ。
These two are about to get fucked by bugs. Shit. Oh no. Oh, Jinwoo, you gotta get out of this dungeon, my guy. Tokyo's in danger.
次の標的は
He has a little... Oh, sick. I love the helmet.
モンスター兵ではこいつらに勝てないわけだ
Alright, here we go. Ho-ho-ho!
モンスターも恐怖を感じるのかやっとその答えが分かったよ
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I do love that we're essentially setting up the like dramatic irony of us, the audience, knowing that Jinwoo is going to be gone at the same time when the big attack is coming. I think that's really smart. Good storytelling. Really, really good, solid stuff. The show just keeps making great choices in terms of how it reveals information. I don't think the like sleeping sickness being caused by low resistance and being around someone has been mentioned before. But it's so if it has, then what I'm about to say is just gonna be wrong. But I think that was the first time it was mentioned that was kind of the cause of it. And I like that information there because it makes you go like, oh, but like, wait, why was his mom sick then? And then you're like, oh yeah, his dad. Like it puts pieces of this show together in a really interesting way because his dad was so powerful that it's not surprising that she was affected, right? Damn, lots happened in this episode. I love the detail of like an actor who wants to cover up his scandals with this, right? It reminds me of there's that mattress actor Adam 22 and Lena the Plug. She used to be a YouTuber. They put out a video that went super viral where she was with another guy, and everyone was like, she's not like, it was because Adam 22 had all these freaking scandals and dumb shit he'd said on podcasts, and they were like, what can we do that's gonna like cover it up, right? And it's just such a real part of the entertainment industry that you're like, ah, crap, scandal. Kevin Spacey, right? When the whole sexual assault thing came out, and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm gay," and people were like, "It doesn't like congratulations on coming out. It doesn't change the fact that you're a piece of crap, though, man. Like that's not a defense. It's just a weird distraction." I appreciated the way the show handled that. It just felt very real. I was like, oh yeah, that is something that feels very connected to real world pieces of crap. And it was handled really well. I love Chairman Go talking him down. I love Blondie being like, I don't know who you are, but I'm not letting you in. Really, really cool stuff. Great little funny bits. I like the comedy on the show a lot because it is so character driven. It isn't very this show doesn't get very slapsticky, right? It is very there's not a lot of comedy in the combat. There are funny moments in the combat that are like, holy shit, he just killed him so bad that it's like embarrassing, but they're not comedic beats very often. The show's comedy is so rooted in interpersonal drama that is mostly stemming from ego and the dismantling of ego, right? And the character of Jinwoo getting all of this power and rising up the ranks past people who have these sort of mantles of privilege thrust upon them by either their wealth or their connections or their, nepotism. Those characters being dismantled for comedy's sake because of the ego and because of their expectation and because of the way they look down on other people is a really like fun way to do comedy paired with the power fantasy of what Jinwoo's going through. There's a real satirical look at the sort of nature of human relationships to power and to privilege in the show. And I think that those elements are so complex and so rich. And it's just so interesting, right? Like this show has so much fun with its action, and the power fantasy is it is fantasy, right? But what it has to say about humanity and about culture and about hierarchies and social strata is actually really deep. It's really fascinating. There's a sort of dismissal of ego in this show that I think is very relatable to how how I think a lot of people feel now, looking at like the billionaire classes around the world, and looking at the way wealth has sort of warped political speech and warped relationships, the way we sort of almost worship wealth now in our society. And I think that you see so many people who, you know, are made uncomfortable by that and are struggling to come to terms with the fact that those things are so prevalent and so powerful right now. And I think that this show, I think part of the reason why it is so relatable and so easy to feel connected to is because it is holding a mirror up to those things, those elements of society that people are getting really tired of, and pointing to why they're bullshit, right? Pointing to why who you know, who you are related to, why those things don't actually make you better. And obviously Jinwoo has magic that's making him better, but everyone has magic to make them better. You know what I mean? Like the nepotism angle of this show is not that people with nepotism don't have any magic. They typically do, right? The actor in this episode, he is an A rank. He is of a certain social strata just because of his magical level, and also because he's an actor. But at the same time, his ego is why the show shits on him. And I just think that it is connecting to an emotional undercurrent in modern life that I find very, very deeply relatable. And I think it's why the show is so successful. Everyone I know who sees the show loves it, right? And there's so many people who don't know about the second channel, who only watch the main channel with Clarus, and they've messaged me and been like, oh, you guys need to react to Soul Leveling. And every time I'm like, guys, I love it. It's on the other channel. Go check it out. Like, I'm so glad you're doing it. I love this show. I'm getting a lot of messages about love of this show. And I think that one of the things that is making it so popular is that sort of death of ego. What if the person who has the power is the person who's trying to save his mom, right? Who isn't swayed by money. I said in this episode, right? Like, he could probably just get money from these people. He probably could buy all that shit just by having the guild do it for him. But he is actively choosing to not go for power because he's trying to get personal power for a personal scenario to save his mom, not to have power in society. He's not trying to lord over people, which is weird because he has summons and, like, you know, whatever. But there's something about him and his struggle and his desires that are easy to connect to. And the comedy on the other side of society really helps make those distinctions clear and lifts Jinwoo up as sort of this man whose ego is for himself and not for other people, which I think is really makes him a distinct MC, right? Cool show. Great episode. Really enjoyed that. Cannot wait to see where the rest of the season is going. I am stoked. I'm so sad for Jinho's dad. I do wonder if that's going to set up a point where, like, Jinho tries to steal the elixir to, like, save his dad instead of Jinwoo's mom or something. Like, I wonder if both of them... I wonder if there's going to be enough elixir to save one person, and the both of them are going to... That's going to be the tension between the two of them. Or something like that. We'll see in the coming weeks. You probably know. You've probably read the manhwa, sorry. And I want to read it so bad, but I don't want to fuck up the reactions by knowing what happens. And so I'm not going to, even though I am itching to. As soon as this show is done, I am going to buy the prettiest omnibus of this fucking thing that I can find. And I'm going to spend a whole weekend just fucking tearing through it. And then I'll probably make a video about, like, what they changed and why it's, you know, that stuff. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below, because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Jinwoo's little sister, man. Tell your sister about shit. You cannot blow her life up like that and not let her know it's coming. It's so rude. If you want to follow me on the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. As always, do something nerdy tonight. Also, I'm really scared that the people he sent out to patrol are going to, like, be a little bit more indiscriminate about who they hurt. We'll get to it next week.